things in our manifesto. The United Green Party manifesto has 5 pillars. The first one is youth and employment. The second one is the economy. The third is the environment. The fourth is rule of law and constitutionalism. And the last is social justice and equality. We came to Dunga Hill Camp to see what they're doing. And I'd like to let the President and my Secretary General speak.
We're here today at Dunga Hill Camp to highlight and spotlight the great work that is being done by actually one of our party members, OJ, who is leading the NAM Inno Hub, which is a platform to really showcase circularity at work. As you all know, the lake, for example, Lake Victoria has been choking with a lot of waste. And as the country urbanizes, we are facing a major challenge with waste management across the country. You're seeing the flooding that we are seeing in cities. But as a green political party, we consider this actually as an opportunity to create meaningful green jobs for our unemployed young people. As you've seen here today, they are able to do upskilling of textiles waste. They are doing collection of waste from the lake and turning it into great art pieces. They are even doing circularity in terms of plastic waste that has been choking much of our country. This is the kind of investments and policies that we will be trying to really accelerate as a green political party, and once we are in power. We urge Kenyans to elect the Honorable David Maraga, not just because of his credentials as a man who fights for integrity, who is fighting corruption, but as someone who understands and champions the creation of green jobs for the country that solves both our ecological challenges, but also creates jobs and ensures that, for example, this lake that is the mainstay of this region in terms of food security is once again thriving and having the kind of opportunities our people have so richly deserved. Thank you.
Nyinga iluongo ni Easter Elizabeth Ogweno jatelo achiel kuom jotelo mag United Green Movement Party. Kawuono wan kaka jo United Green Movement Party wabiro ka nikech weche ariyo. Namba achiel en mar kwayo jo rowere mondo okaw kura nikech kura ma wadhi goyo e 2027 en kura madhi luto Kenya enam matho chuth kata kura madhi waro Kenya. Namba ariyo wabiro kae nikech achiel kuomwa osebedo katimo tich ma wasebedo ka wawacho ni ka wayudo telo to nitie kaka wadhi loko, wan kaka jo United Green Movement Party wadhi loko taka to kelo mwandu. Part of our achiel kuom gigo ma wadwa tiyo godo kaka kelo employment, kaka gero tije ne rowere en lokao taka to waloko waketo kaka mwandu. And a very good example waseneno kaindi Dunga Nam Innovation Hub Eruru Kamana. Thank you.
Dave Oje, or you can call me Ojuondo. I'm the son of Nam Lolwe, what is colonized now known as Lake Victoria. We run a campaign known as Justice for Lake Victoria, where we turn threats into opportunities. And one of the things we are trying to do is to make people understand that what you give the environment, it gives you back. And why I really love the deals around UGM is the fact that we have to understand that environment and governance go together hand in hand. So there's no way we can talk about keeping our environment clean and then we are not devising and putting together policies that actually safeguard the air we breathe, the water we drink, and the soil that we use to cultivate. So one of the most amazing things that we've done here is to see that even Kisumu Polytechnic, since we moved here, they sent the fashion students to come and learn what we call sustainable fashion using waste textile. And that already shows you, as the president said, my president, that this is actually a platform to give people opportunity to secure livelihoods. Imagine this lake had about 480 types of fish in the 70s and 60s. Today, as we speak, scientists are talking to us and they are saying the lake, due to pollution, has actually faced a lot of extinction. There's only about 45 types of fish left.
Oh, no. Okay. For this opportunity, we are here in Kisumu, urging the young people especially to register as voters. We have an idea of the kind of numbers that have turned up. It's not very encouraging given the numbers that IEBC was targeting. We are urging the young people to please come out in large numbers in these last few days to register as voters. Young Kenyans, you are 75% of the Kenyan population. This country belongs to you more than it belongs to those of us in the older ages. It is important that you come out and register and determine the future of your country. The election we are going to have next year is an election that is going to be critical in the history of this country. We either get it right or we continue getting it wrong, and we will continue having governments which are extractive, which are not mindful at all about the welfare of the young people. We have come here to this facility, first of all, to appreciate a member of our party. He's not only a member of our party, but we are seeing the creative work he's doing. He's mopping waste from the environment and turning it into useful items that are used. We have seen here bottles that have been thrown, some are floating in the lake. He has turned them and used them on the floor. He has used them, some of them on the walls, and that's great. Pieces of linen that are useless, they are here in sacks, and some ladies are turning them into wonderful cushions and other items, which creates employment and at the same time gives that. This is the kind of innovation our party is having in the future. First of all, we want a clean environment, and we can do that if we can get innovations like Orges, so that we mop. Is because it's creating employment and it's creating some income. It will mop the environment and clean it. So we are here and we are very happy. Oje, congratulations.
Thank you.
Please keep it up.
Thank you.
And let's go on. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Our young people, I know very many of our young people are not employed. The sad thing is that some politicians and even some government agencies are taking advantage of their vulnerability. Give them a bit of cash and use them as goons. That is something we condemn. Any leader, what he is sold, should be thinking about devising opportunities for these young people. Think about devising opportunities for these young people. You use them as goons for 2-3 days. What happens to them after that? That is the intolerance we want to discourage. Besides that, anybody who is using goons is somebody who is not able to argue his case, is not able to reason and argue his case, so he wants to use force. And these are the kind of things that lead to failed states. We condemn it and say, look, we cannot, as a country, we are too great a country to have to use guns. Yes, we are concerned about that, and we are urging those who went and presented for registration to go and pick their IDs from the registration centers that they are. I saw a direction by the Speaker of the National Assembly directing that those uncollected ID cards be given to the MPs. I don't know what authority he was using to speak that. He has no direct authority over the registrar of persons, and even if he had, why should the registrar of parts be skipped and be given to that role be given to MPs? Don't forget that can be used for voter suppression. The MP knows, when he sees the card, he will know where these people are coming from. Those clans or those areas which don't support him. He will collect those cards and keep them. When the owners now want, especially when we get near to the elections and the owners want to pick their cards and register, they will find that they are there. They will be told stories, it was here. But the whole idea is that the MPs can use that to suppress voting. Don't forget, an MP can win by 1 vote. And keeping a few of those cards will, especially when he knows that this area are not going to vote for him, he can create a voter registration. This is the kind of thing which is, skipping the mandate of the institutions, grabbing the mandate of the institutions when they should be late to perform their duties. Yeah.